Hello? Hello? Oh, alright. Um, I don't have anything planned to talk about right now. I think I really just, I needed, I needed to talk. This is the Young Panda YouTube channel. If you've been on it, then, thank you. It's been a lot of, fun making the show. But, I have this problem where I will come up with an idea for a show, for an episode, and I'll write it out. I'll do a voiceover, and I'll edit the first 2 minutes and never touch it again. I've done this gosh, maybe like 5 times. There's 5 videos that I just haven't made because I can't stay focused on the idea. I don't even disagree with the idea. It just kind of disgusts me to engage with. I think that I'm the type of person that always kind of needs to be moving forward. Also, I have incredibly terrible ADHD and OCD, so I can't focus on something for very long. And if I'm focused on something, I can't think about anything else. So I'm like this laser on a chain being whipped around through life, and in order to make a good video you have to stay focused on it, and that's why I've always thought my best videos are the shorter ones. And they've been done. The best videos are done in a day. I come up with the idea the day before, I write it at midnight, and record record it in the morning, or the night before, and just make it all in one shot, in one go. And that's really how all of the process has been. That's all of the successful process right there. You bang it out in a day. Because if I come back to it later, I'm gonna be like, "What the? This is I don't know," and then I'll drop it and ignore it, and usually not touch the channel for a couple months because I'm just so induced with anxiety about it. I think that might be my whole life. I have 1,001 unfinished projects because I can't stay focused on it. I think I don't have the confidence in the ideas long term. So I felt like I needed to maybe shift to something else again. Like that's the answer. I need to shift to something else again. And so I decided to put the microphone on front of my face right now and just let it rip. Maybe one day I will find a little thing that I'm good at and that I want to stick with, and that it's varied enough to continue wanting to do it. But for the most part, oh my god, I am so all over the place. It's disgusting. I can't even stay. I don't even know. See, the thing is, I'm gonna try to record this, which is sort of like a podcast. It's probably gonna be like 10 minutes long, if that. And I'm gonna put it on the YouTube channel, or I'll regret it. And if you're listening to this, then I did it. But if you're not listening to this, well, it kind of breaks down the entire logic of the situation, and you have to be listening to this in order to be listening to this. That's what I always say. Um, if you ever heard me say that, that was painful. Speaking of painful, I've been in an incredible amount of emotional distress recently because I am about to I'm not about to, but I'm at great risk for being unemployed. I do videography at the school where I where I work, and because of this whole COVID-19 coronavirus problem, it's looking like I'm not gonna be able to continue my cush student employee jobs after this, and I'm okay with that. It's just that now I have to go out into the job market and start looking for a real job, like a real 40 hours a week. You have to work extremely hard. You're not just there to, fill out a checklist that, oh, we hire this number of students and people get experience. Like, I've got my experience, and it's time to get out there and begin a career. But that's the thing. I've always been difficult is that I have so much difficulty putting effort into something I'm not passionate about. And my fear is I'm going to get a 40-hour a week job, and then just immediately stop giving a shit about it. And just not feel engaged anymore. When really, I want to feel engaged. I want to feel like I'm a part of something good. That's what always drew me back to this channel. I could have just dropped it after the Kuko video because Kuko actually retweeted that video, and that was a moment of pride. And I was like, okay, I have to follow it up with something. And that was the biggest stretch of not making videos. I also then met my wife. I am now a married person, and she makes me feel accepted and loved all the time. So I realized a part of the reason I was making the Young Panda channel was in order to get that little bit of your guys' amazing, wonderful, positive comments and all the like buttons and all that junk. That was it really uplifted me, and now I have this wife that is teaching me how to love myself for who I really am, and it's great. It's great. It's just hampering my need to prove myself, which was kind of the main motivation behind this channel. And I think I really want to continue doing stuff that I am in charge of. I want to own my own business in a sense and do what I want. But I think I have an apartment now. I have a dog and a wife. I have to make money. And this channel hasn't blown up in the way that it would be possible to make that a reality. And the thing is, it was always work and school that pushed further dry spells on the channel, because I can only stay focused on one or two things, and the school and work always dominated those parts of my brain. And that's why whenever a new video comes out, it's always after some break. I made the previous video over spring break, and that was fun to make. It was really rushed. You can tell the audio quality is super rushed because I just wanted to get it out and spit it out and have it be over with. But that's something that I blame on the school, but it's definitely just me. I don't know if I lack the work ethic. I think I just lack the focus. And I want to do something where I can express myself, be somewhat entertaining, and also make money. So I don't have any plans to do anything like that. I think what you're hearing right now is potentially an answer to that question. If you would like to return here and have me babble on about whatever the hell I am personally thinking about at the time, hit that subscribe button, and I'll maybe I can just, if you have any interest in me returning to this format of creating videos, I can do it so much faster, I can do it so much quicker, and I can do it in a way that I can probably balance it with a 40-hour-a-week job, because right now I'm doing this on my lunch break, and it won't all be me complaining about the state of my life. I have a lot of things on my mind all the time. That's kind of the problem, but it's also kind of a blessing, because maybe this format might work. Maybe a podcast format would be better, because I'm here more and I'm active more. And if you guys, I know you guys love the editing. I love editing. I love doing the video editing. But it's time consuming, and it requires a lot of focus, and I want to do it again. But for now, maybe this might be something I could put more time into. And if you guys enjoy the editing as much as my thoughts and my silky smooth Native American voice, I don't know why I said that, then, just let me know if that would be interesting to you. Or we could go back to the old way of waiting a couple months for a more tightly crafted video. Couple of topics I've got on my mind recently. I've been watching every single series of Gundam from 1979 to present, and I'm currently on like 1980 something. So I'm on Mobile Fighter G Gundam, which is amazing, and I have a lot of thoughts about it. But there's so much that I knew I wasn't going to be able to make a video that encapsulated everything just yet, but I really want to talk about it because my wife is not interested in hearing about what I have to say about Mobile Fighter G Gundam. But maybe you guys would, or maybe someone would, and I just put it in the description, and then you Google, someone Googles G Gundam asshole talking, and then they'll come to my channel where I talk about Mobile Fighter G Gundam for 5 minutes. So, if that sounds interesting, if you're interested, if you want more of this, let me know in the comments. And if you really don't want me to, just really get in there and say mean shit about me down in the comments, because I'm such a sensitive little baby that once it actually hits that, like, oh, no one is interested in this kind of thing, I might never try it again. Because I'm such a spineless, thin-skinned person. I might not try to continue a podcasting career. But if you do like it, if you want more, if you'd like to, because the thing is, also, I can get these out weekly. If you guys want it, I will talk about fucking whatever. Every week. It's so easy to make these. I just put like a graphic. The graphic you're seeing, it's probably just going to be the panda next to like an M&M. I'm going to put an M&M on the screen right now. I have the power to do that still. But anyways, thank you guys for listening. Thank you for listening this long. I really love you guys. I know the fact that I disappear for so long makes it seem like I don't really care and I don't love you guys, but it's not true. I really love you guys. Getting your guys' support has kind of helped me out through really tough times, and I really hope that I can be a more consistent friend to you guys. I don't know you personally, and I can't come to your house, and like we can't eat like a wasabi chips together and talk about the flavor quality of wasabi and how it like hits really hard with like a kick to the spice, and then it like dissipates into your tongue and you kind of forget that you even had it. It's like the perfect snacky chip. Like the more I think about it, the more I like wasabi chips. So if you want that, follow. I don't know. This is the end now. This is the end.